Hi, Sharon. Thanks so much for coming today.
Thanks for having me.
Sharon, I want to talk about your child care experience. I know you have a lot. You have your own three children, correct?
Correct.
And you also have grandchildren?
Yes, I have four grandchildren, and the youngest grandchild is 13.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you've been very busy.
Yes.
Okay, and so for the last how many years have you been nannying on and off?
For the last 3 years, I've been doing it on and off, okay, as needed. But I would like to be with one family right now.
Okay, so you've been busy the last 3 years just working
Absolutely.
for families who call you, who you've had past relationships with, and also new relationships and working with their children,
Correct.
correct? Okay. So let's talk about the family that you were with for 3 years. Can you tell me a little bit about that position and your responsibilities?
Well, I was, the nanny and more or less a house manager. I mean, Miss Harrison was, she had a lot of, she was on a lot of boards, and she has a foundation as well, so she traveled quite a bit, and I would travel with them or stay with the kids, and uh, so the baby was 6 months when I started, and he's now 6 years. I'm still very much involved with seeing them and being around them, and the oldest is going into fourth grade, and he's pretty precocious. So, I did a lot of things that were educational with them,
Okay.
constantly teaching them how to read and workbooks and activities, and of course they went to preschool a little bit here and there, but I was with them quite a bit. I was with them quite a
So it
bit.
was a lot of one-on-one time.
A lot of one-on-one time with them.
Okay, that's great. And did you also do the driving?
Oh, yes, I did the driving. I did the driving. One thing that I feel is very, very important when you're a nanny is to listen to the child. If the child is conveying something to you, if he's talking to you, you really need to listen to what he's saying.
That's very
And
true.
some people just pass that off and, oh, go play or whatever.
Right.
No, absolutely not. You need to listen to what they're saying.
Right, that's true.
And
That's
that's
very true.
very, very important to me.
That's true. And what did you find, in result of that? Like you would listen to the child, and how did that work for you?
Well, I think that their self-esteem grew in a positive way because you showed them that you cared.
Right,
And self-esteem, of course, is a big thing from when you're young to when you grow up.
right,
So it's very important that you listen to them and you give them options and
right,
things like that. So like I said, I really, really did pay attention when they spoke.
right.
It was
That's
very
great.
important.
That's great. And were you the same way with your own children?
Yes.
Okay. I know sometimes it's easier with
Yes,
with other
children as
children.
well.
But you found that your children did well with that approach.
Yeah, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay,
I did.
great. And then can you talk to me a little bit about all the great programs that you're involved in?
Okay, well,
And you do this more for fun, right? For
well, it's more, I believe in giving back. I'm a firm believer in giving back, and I love the town I live in. It's a very, very sweet town, and people pretty much care about other people, and I believe in giving back. So uh, there was a mentor program in our middle school, high school district, and what had happened was it became defunct, the program. So I was able to get a grant to get it started again, and I presently have 18 volunteers that mentor children in our middle school and high school.
wow,
I used
that's
to
so
have
great.
24, but because of the economy, it's now 18.
Wow, that's great.
So, and
So
it's been in existence for a long time.
great. That's
Yeah.
so great. Great.
As well as community service. We do, I belong to the Community Service Club of New Fairfield, and I'm now co-president, and I'm very much involved with over 60 women, and we do a lot of community service to help people in our community.
Okay, great.
So,
Great. Well, you seem like you really love children, and that's what you want to do. for now,
Mhm.
and you want it to be part-time, correct? So you're looking for a long-term position?
Yeah, I'm looking to deal with a family that I can, stay with because I believe in having a decent relationship, and the child really needs to feel like somebody's consistent.
Right, correct,
So,
correct. Well, thank you so much for coming today, Sharon. Thank you.
you're welcome.